What up, Spam Fam? I was a bit late then. Never late. So, if you remember, if you can cast your mind back, I drew Spam Blob back in March, and I have been dying to make her, but because I've had thumb issues, I couldn't mold the clay properly, so I didn't want to do half a job. It had to be right. So that is what we're doing for today's Whatever Wednesday. And just adding to the Spamtember collection. So how much are you loving Spamtember so far? I had a lot of fun. It was never ending, but... So I am going to cheat just a smidge. And as you can see, I am sculpting the middle out of foil and baking paper. I have also brought up Moriah's Blob Universe video to make sure I get the right shape of her base. Now, I've tried this before and it hasn't worked, but this actually went quite smoothly. I'm creating like a little tray to stick on, plus it'll help me get a flat bum. A flat bottom. See, if I'd done this with my sore thumb, just requires so much smoothing and fiddling and all that. I tried using a tool to smooth it out, but it wasn't working. I do think this blob is bigger than Moriah's. Hard to tell, but I do think it's bigger. It's the right shape though. But I'm going to let this dry and then I'm going to stick the arms and the feet on just so that I don't mess up everything. Like, the bum's still wet. But this is... it's dry, but not like fully dry. So we're going to add the arms and the legs. It just felt easier to do it this way than struggle to smooth it out while the lump was still soft. Because I had that squidgy middle, I was bending the clay as I was holding it and stuff, so now that it's hardened, I'm hoping that it'll be successful. Now, I started with the feet, thinking it'd be easier, but in reality I should have done the arms and the feet. Either way, they were both hard, especially to paint. Oh my god, the paint. I thought, oh, this will be quick. Like it's just skin tone, some Converse, and a lot of pink hair. No. You can see here my light is flickering on my camera and it's very annoying. I do believe it's on its last legs. So I really wanted to get them in the right position. And I also thought about, should I make the Converse before I put them on or not? decided against it and did it while it was on there. Oh, here we go. This is the new faff with the hair. This stressed me out. I didn't know how to approach it. Because I tried the little strands and it just kept breaking because it was so long. And trying to shape it like the drawing just wasn't working. So I did make a creator's call. I don't know what you call it. But yeah, I decided that I was changing the design slightly. The hair in the drawing, it probably for a, what's the word, experienced clay master. I don't know what the word is. They may have been able to do it, but I am a novice. And I suck. It's all me, it's not spam. See me getting stressed? See me thinking this is so annoying? Like, whose idea was this? I need a break. I need a break. You go away. Go away. Come back in a minute. Right, I'm back. I have broken my light. It's dead. It wasn't my camera, it was my light. My desk light died. And this is how I managed the hair. So I rolled it out and I cut it with my ruler and made thicker pieces and made layers on top of layers. So yeah, it's all dry now. It's all dry now and gessoed, or sanded and gessoed. I did break 2 strands of hair while in the process. So I have managed to stick those back on. Now we're on to the painting. Now we bring it to life. I'm so excited about these little Converse. Like, I'm so excited. I think they were the cutest little thing in the drawing. So, what are you thinking for Spamtember? What's coming next? You've had Spam Brush, Spam Blob. What could be next? Any guesses? Also, I'd like to say that I released a Create This Book episode recently at the point of recording this audio. And I had made a comment at the end of the video saying, comment anything, even bananas. And when I woke up the next day and read all these comments about bananas, I had forgotten I'd said that, and I was like, what are they on about? I had to listen to the audio again to see what you guys were talking about. You all just kept saying bananas to me. I'm going to start dropping like a key word in here for me to forget and then get confused. What should our word be? Let's go with noodle. Test if you're listening. So I'm going to need you to drop that word in there. I'm not going to say it again. We're going to focus on our painting now. So drop that word for me to be confused. So I originally was going to leave the hair just pink and just add a bit of shading. Then I went full out and did every strand pretty much. I struggled here, but then once I found a method that worked, that was easier, and because I did this section and it took me like 30 minutes, and I was like, this could take a minute. So I then found a method that worked and had a similar effect and still had that depth and highlights and all that of hair. So I figured it out now, you see. Now I'm moseying along. I just didn't know how I was going to do the bits that curve down and out. Obviously this is a flat surface. Look. Not flat, but you know what I mean. I'm glad I decided to do this because it did put in that little extra bit of effort into doing her hair really added to it, I think. So my thumb was killing after this. Because I did end up holding it for a long time. Aha! Here we go. This is the final hair. And I stupidly did it underneath as well. I don't know why, but I did. It felt like half a job if I didn't. No one's going to see it underneath. But now we get to add the face. At least this is probably the easiest part. Everything else was meant to be easy, but it was not. I'm going to do the exact same face. I'm not going to change anything on there. My arms are killing me. At least I don't think I changed her face. I think it needed to be a tad bit lower. Either that or the blob needed to be a little shorter. Because it doesn't look as good as the drawing that I did. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. There's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like there's something off. Oh, we're nearly finished. Okay, so we went from this to this. Do you see what I mean about the face? I didn't change anything, but it just feels like maybe it just needs to be like there. The Spam Blob is alive! Oh, we're gonna write collection now. What's next? I really like the way this turned out. And the extra effort of the hair. Although it drove me crazy. But I'm also very proud that it's still flat. It doesn't wobble. It's stable. Normally things are uneven. But yeah, you're going to have to stare at the top of her head because I can't lean it backwards, otherwise I'll break her hair. And after everything, this is my new emotional support. It's I'm gonna sit there stroking her now. Oh, she is adorable though, right? Let me know what you think down below, and don't forget our code word, the Spam family word. While you're down there, please do hit that like button, because it really helps the algorithm, it helps the channel, it gets boosted and all that jazz. Do it for Spam. If you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button as well. We've got plenty of more Spam Timber content coming at you. More spam than ever before. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you in the next one.